everyone, welcome to another Transformers toy review. Today we're going to take a look at Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron, and it is the group, I'm just going to read it from the side here, Roller Force and Groundhog. I'm not sure if that was their names originally. I'll have to double check on that. I'm not too sure. I do have the originals to hand to kind of compare against. As you can see, they are a little bit of a different colour. Originally, these guys were part of a 4-pack. But what they've done with the Micromasters this time round is they're all in kind of 2 packs, which is fine. And on the back here, you've got Groundhog, who's kind of this pinky purple race car, and Roller Force, who's the one with the kind of flames on. You see them alongside another one of the Transformers kind of Micromaster battle sets. So I do have that to review as well, so stay tuned for that one and we'll take a look at that. As always, great artwork, goes without saying. And let's take a look at this one, get it opened up and see what the figures are like inside. Let's see what we think. Again, it's like another part of the map thing for that one if you're sort of busy collecting that. And you can see from the side here, a part of the racetrack patrol, it just says on the side there. So I'll pop that off to the side. Probably need that later just to remind me of who's who. And then you just kind of pop them out of here. I keep forgetting with these guys as well, they normally have like a third mode, which is like a gun mode where they both combine. So we'll take a look at that as well. I'll probably just need to double check to see how that's done. Just move that back a little bit. Yeah, so here they are first in their robot mode. So you've got this one first, which is Roller Force. And yeah, it's kind of like a dark blue as opposed to the purple, which he was originally. The yellow as well is a bit muted as opposed to the, I'll just show him transformed. Is this one's kind of a bit more neon, I think. Oops. See two side by side there. This one's a little bit chunkier. So some good paint apps on him. All of this is painted yellow with the silver down at the bottom here. And even the face is painted blue and then silver on the side. You got a lot of silver detailing for the kind of exhaust pipes and bits and pieces underneath here as well. Don't think the head doesn't rotate around, but the arms certainly move up and out a little bit. There is waist articulation on this guy, which is pretty neat, and the legs go all the way up and then back, and there is a bit of a bend in the knee as well there. And you can just kind of splay out the legs a little bit like that as well. You just need to be careful not to pop it off the ball peg like I just did there. So you can kind of get them out a certain degree, but not too much. I'll transform him in a minute. The first time we'll take a look at Groundhog. And again, he does have that waist articulation there as well. The head, again, no movement there. Then the arms rotate around back to the side here as well, and legs go all the way up back to there, and again another fairly good bend in the knee. It doesn't take you all the way back, and then this bit kind of acts as a kind of a heel spur. His legs can go a little bit wider on this one, and again he's got this nice kind of teal paint and yellow and red in here. Even on the legs are painted here as well, and the wheels do look as if they roll around even on the front there as well. So yeah, if we're going to compare them to the other one, this one is a little bit brighter, as you can see. So quite a bit of a colour difference between the two, I would say. But you can still definitely tell it's the same character. And then in terms of getting transformed, I haven't looked at the instructions, but they're normally fairly straightforward. As in, all you do normally is just kind of fold these bits up out of the way. This one's a bit of a different transformation. You're going to peg those bits together there. And then these arm pieces will peg into the side like that. You can see there's a little section where they peg into the side of the leg. Just push that in on either side. Make sure these bits are closed up as well. That is your race car mode. Pretty neat. Front wheels don't roll quite as well as the back, but it's nice to see some silver paint in around the hubcaps here. The windscreens are done fairly well. There is looks as if there's a couple of like little blemishes on imperfections on the paintwork. This bit is painted here as well. They haven't done anything with this though, which is left blank. And then if you see this guy here, just fold them in, and yeah, similar sort of deal really, but you can see that there's a bit of a size difference between the two, and obviously there's a bit of a mismatch in terms of the colors that are used. And then if you've got roller force here, again, transforming him is going to be pretty easy, just folding everything up really, and then closing this down. And then pegging these bits into here, like that. It's probably better to do the legs first and then the arms. And then you've got your vehicle mode. Flames are pretty nice. They're quite a kind of dull red. They're on the front. The silver is done pretty well. And again with the wheels, they do all roll, but the front ones are a little bit tighter than the back. There's the two of them side by side. And again, yeah, they roll absolutely fine. If I bring this one in, again, a few differences in terms of the colours, things like that. This one, I think I prefer the kind of gold paint on here. For some reason, they've done it straight across there, whereas this kind of bend of the car comes around here. So it'd have been nice to see them do that. I do actually prefer the purple as opposed to the blue. So that's another thing as well, but pretty cool. They do have gun modes as well, so I'll just open up and check those. Although I very rarely see anyone actually put them in those kind of gun modes. Oh yeah, it's pretty weird and wacky from what I can make out. It's showing like a combined gun mode. So I'll show you how it shows them. This bit kind of folds out. Obviously it was there's like a peg to hold said gun. And I imagine it doesn't show them each individually, you know, how they appear as a gun, but I think if you're gonna have this one as a gun, it's just gonna literally be like that. But in the instructions as the combined gun anyway, it shows you kind of sorting out his legs and kind of putting them kind of like that. Yeah, so you do that bit first of all on this one, and then on this one it kind of shows you with this bit opened up again like that, him facing forward like that. But it looks as if they've got this bit kind of round the other way, I think. No, I think it's just this bit kind of up a little bit, I think. Yeah, because it looks as if it's showing this bit rotated around the other way, like that. So you probably just have to rotate it. So it's more or less like he's in his robot mode with these bits out like that. Oh no, that is right, because he's rotated back round again. So I'm just looking at the instructions while I'm kind of doing this. So I'm just going by some of the like lines and stuff on the vehicle mode. So it shows it with these lined up like that, and that bit like that, and then it shows that you then plug this bit onto here like that. It's easier said than done. Some of these ones just kind of the pegs kind of move as you do it, so you just have to be quite steady with it. All right, come on in. All right, I'm just going to support that while I do it. So that's fine. So that's in like that, and then yeah, it shows someone holding it forward like that, which is kind of, you know, I can see the blasters on here, but it's kind of ridiculous, I think. You know, I get they want to do something extra with it. Yeah, I guess it's quite cool they thought of something extra that they could do with it, but I probably won't be using that side of it. Yeah, so, but as little MicroMasters, they are pretty cool, and I do love the fact that you can kind of interact and play with the different sets and combine them all together. I do have another set coming up, which the one that's pictured in here, which I will review and show them with, but I haven't opened it up yet, so I'll wait until excuse me, until I do that, until we kind of show the two off. I picked these up from In Demand Toys. Well worth getting hold of. I know I say that on most things. I'm a little bit biased, but I do like these guys. They are pretty cool. Good thing about the MicroMasters is they're nice and easy to switch between modes. As I said, not a big fan of the gun modes, but both kind of vehicle and robot modes are pretty solid with these. The only downside for me is that they didn't kind of go all out with the colors of these guys, which make it like a bit more kind of G2. So they're kind of muted with the colors with these. But it's nice to see some kind of different characters pop up in Transformers that you know, get a bit of toy love as opposed to all the kind of usual characters being done. And that's something that you see with the MicroMaster line. You see lots of new characters being introduced. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, like I say, during these times especially, stay safe, look after each other. Bye bye for now.